Welcome, curious minds, to part 3 of Think It Edition. Today, we are diving into mental models as lenses. These are like cheat codes for thinking better in complex situations, helping us make smarter decisions. These mental frameworks offer different viewpoints to understand the world. In our quest for sharper thinking, mental models are key. They simplify complexity, predict outcomes, and guide our behavior. Now, let's explore some powerful mental models to boost your personal and professional life. But before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's clear up some terms. Critical thinking is analyzing, evaluating, and synthesizing information logically. We started to cover this in part 1. Thinking techniques are tools like questions, brainstorming, and mind mapping to enhance critical thinking. We started to cover this in part 2. Mental models are frameworks based on your knowledge, helping you simplify, understand patterns, and predict outcomes. We are starting to cover this subject now. Let's harness the power of mental models as lenses. They let us see situations from different angles, challenge assumptions, and ask important questions. By using mental models as lenses, you can level up your critical thinking skills, becoming a more effective problem solver. Here are a few examples of mental models as lenses. 1. Inferential model, a tool for making predictions based on data. It involves defining a research question, collecting a representative sample, choosing a statistical test, and drawing conclusions. 2. Hypothesis testing lens, encourages formulating and testing hypotheses. It guides us in considering alternative explanations, gathering evidence, and using a scientific approach. 3. Confirmation bias lens, helps us recognize and overcome the tendency to seek information confirming our existing beliefs. Being aware of biases and exposing ourselves to different viewpoints are key. 4. Occam's razor mental model, a powerful tool for simplifying complex problems by choosing the simplest explanation. It involves identifying the problem, listing possible solutions, and selecting the one that makes the most sense. Note, these are just a few mental models, and there are many more to explore. Tips 4. Using mental models effectively. Learn from different disciplines. Expand your mental toolbox by exploring various perspectives. Use multiple models. Combine different models to avoid biases and oversimplifications. Review and update models. Adapt your models based on new information and experiences. Share and test models. Get feedback from others to improve your models and learn from different perspectives. Pros of using mental models: simplify complex situations, help avoid biases and errors in reasoning, facilitate communication and collaboration. Cons of using mental models: can be incomplete or inaccurate, may limit creativity and curiosity, can cause conflicts and misunderstandings. Conclusion: remember, mental models are powerful tools, but they're not absolute. Keep learning, adapting, and exploring. Looking ahead, in the next part of Think It Edition, we will be exploring ways to improve our critical thinking skills. So stay tuned. If you want to learn more about this subject, I strongly encourage you to go to my Substack. The link is in the description. Or you can hop onto your favorite search engine or AI and simply search any of the points of interest in this video. Happy thinking!